Fáilte roimh go fáil míis Gaeilge. Welcome back to Let's Learn Irish. Level A1, topic A, bia agus Deoch. Level A1, topic 9, food and drink. Level A1, topic A, Rannóg a chathair ag ithe agus ag ól ag díriú isteach bheith Labhairt. Level A1, Topic 9, Section 4, Eating and Drinking, focusing on speaking. Lemuna, a rá, cad iad na cineálacha bia agus dí a ihin agus a ólan tú, agus ceist a chur chuine, cad iad na cineálacha bia agus dí a ihin agus a ólan sé. So saying what kinds of food and drink you eat and drink, and asking somebody what kinds of food and drink they eat and drink. Ól agus drinking and eating. An féidir leat na bríomhara seo a chur san aimsir lárach. Can you put these verbs in the present tense? Ól, to drink, to eat. So pause the video and see if you can put them in the present tense. Agus inis an bríomhar ól san aimsir lárach, and the verb to drink in the present tense. Ólam, I drink. Ólan tú, you drink. Ólan sé, he drinks. Ólan she drinks. Ólamid, we drink. Ólan siv, you drink, plural. Ólan siad, they drink. Agus inis an bríomhar san aimsir lárach, and now the verb to eat in the present tense. Ihem, I eat. Ihen tú, you eat. Ihen sé, he eats. Ihen she eats. Ihemid, we eat. Ihen siv, you eat, plural. Ihen siad, they eat. And these are in the aimsir lárach, the present tense. Agus inis, cruthaigh an iarm últach agus an iarm cheistach dóibh. And now create or conjugate the negative form and the question form for both of them. Ól agus Pause the video, write them out, and then come back and check your answers. Ól an iarm ceistach san aimsir lárach, the verb to drink, the question form in the present tense. An ólam, an ólan tú, an ólan sé, an ólan she, an ólamid, an ólan siv, an ólan siad. Agus inis an iarm últach, and now the negative form. Ní ólam, ní ólan tú, ní ólan sé, ní ólan she, ní ólamid, ní ólan siv, ní ólan siad. Agus an iarm cheistach, to eat, the question form, san aimsir lárach, in the present tense. An ihin tú, an ihin sé, an ihin she, an ihemid, an ihin siv, an ihin siad. An iarm últach, the verb to eat in the negative, san aimsir lárach in the present tense. Ní ihin tú, ní ihin sé, ní ihin she, ní ihemid, ní ihin siv, ní ihin siad. Clachta nav splach, independent practice. An féidir leat na bríomhara seo a chur san aimsir lárach. Can you put these verbs in the present tense? An sin, cruthaigh an iarm últach agus an iarm cheistach dóibh. Then create or conjugate the negative form and the question form of them. And we have the verb dún, to close. Dún an doras, close the door. Brish, to break. Bris sé, he breaks. And here we have the verb bris in the present tense. Brisham, an risham, ní risham. Brishan tú, an risham tú, ní risham tú. Brishan sé, an rishan sé, ní rishan sé. Brishan she, an rishan she, ní rishan she. And you'll notice the question form uses an plus an aru or an eclipse. The negative form we use ní and add a shevu or aspirate or lenite the consonant. And the plural form, brishamid, rishamid, ní rishamid. And then we also have the firm scarha, brishamwid, rishamwid, ní rishamwid. Either one of these forms is correct. Brishan shiv, rishan shiv, ní rishan shiv. Brishan shiad, rishan shiad, ní rishan shiad. So as you can see, the pattern is pretty regular. This is a regular verb. I am for me, EANNs for singular, he, she, and you, and we have brishamid and or brishamid. Dún is a broad vowel, dún to close, dúnim, an núnim, ní húnim. Dúnan tú, an núnan tú, ní húnan tú. Dúnan sé, an núnan sé, ní húnan sé. Dúnan sí, an núnan sí, ní húnan sí. Dúnamid, an núnamid, ní húnamid. Dúnam wit, an núnam wit, ní húnam wit. Dúnan siv, an núnan siv, ní húnan siv. Dúnan siad, an núnan siad, ní húnan siad. And as you can see, dún is a broad vowel, so it uses the endings AIM, ANN. So pause the video for a moment and practice conjugating these yourself. Like an bhuileog, bia agus deoch uait don gníomhaíocht seo, you'll need the handout, food and drink for this activity. The link to the handouts and notes are in the description box below. Éistlum a rá, cad a ihim agus a ólam. Listen to me saying what I eat and what I drink. Ihim fiol. Ní ihim iasc. Ihim a rán agus im. Ihim glasrí ach ní ihim turthaí. Ólam cafe ach ní ólam té. Ólam beor, ní ólam fian. So we'll go through those one at a time. Ihim fiol, I eat meat. Ní ihim iasc, I don't eat fish. Ihim rán agus im, I eat bread and butter. Ihim glasrí ach ní ihim turthaí, I eat vegetables, but I don't eat fruit. Ólam cafe ach ní ólam té. I drink coffee, but I don't drink tea. Ólam beor, I drink beer. Ní ólam fian, I don't drink wine. Agus anish, aber im a dhéag, and now repeat after me. Ihim fiol. Ihim fiol. Ní ihim iasc. Ní ihim iasc. Ihim rán agus im. Ihim rán agus im. Ihim glasrí ach ní ihim turthaí. Ihim glasrí ach ní ihim turthaí. Ólam cafe ach ní ólam té. ólam cafe ach ní ólam té. Ólam beor. Ólam beor. Ní ólam féin. Ní ólam féin. And one more time, this time I'll just have you read them out loud yourself. Agus ólam, I eat and I drink. Déan cur síos na rudaí a itheann agus ólann tú, agus na rudaí nach nihan agus nach nólann tú. So describe the things that you eat and drink, and the things that you don't eat and drink. Buin úsáid as an milleog, agus an stórfocail ag bun an lehannig. Use the handout and the vocabulary list at the bottom of the page. Pause the video while you practice making your own sentences. Agus inis, ceistena agus freagraí, and now we'll go over some questions and answers. An itheann tú prátaí? An itheann tú prátaí? Do you eat potatoes? And the answer will be either itheann, ní itheann. An ólann tú beor? An ólann tú beor? Do you drink beer? Ólam, ní ólam. An itheann tú feol? An itheann tú feol? Do you eat meat? Again, itheann or ní itheann. An ólann tú féin? Do you drink wine? An ólann tú féin? Ólann, ní ólam. Agus inis, chuirfidh mé cúpla ceist ort, and now I'll ask you a few questions, and you can answer them depending on whether or not you eat the particular food or drink. An itheann tú prátaí? An ólann tú beor? An itheann tú feol? An ólann tú féin? And if you have a study buddy, you can do the following activity practicing together. Déan cleachta na ceistena agus freagraí thuas I mbeirteanna, ag buid úsáid as na pictiúr bhuileog, bia agus deoch. So practice the questions and answers above in pairs using the pictures on the handout bia agus deoch. Tóg sealanna a chur ceiste ar chéile. Take turns asking each other questions. Mar hampla, for example, duine A, an itheann tú feol. Duine B, itheann, cad fútsa. Cad fútsa, what about you? Cad fútsa. Duine A, ní itheann, an ólann tú féin. Duine B, ólam, agus tasa. Duine A, ólam, cínte. Cínte, surely, for sure, certainly. Ag an bhuileog, ag ithe agus ag óil, bia blasta sáile uait an gníomhaíocht seo, you'll need the handout Eating and Drinking Tasty Food at Home for this activity. Bia blasta sáile, tasty food at home. Tá the partner chun cuairt a thuairt ort sáile, agus tá sé ar intinagad lón blasta a dhéanamh dó. Your partner is going to visit you at home and you're planning to make him a delicious lunch. Ach, cad iad na rudaí a itheann agus a ólann sé, no, nach nihan agus nach nólann sé. But what are the things that he eats and drinks or doesn't eat and drink? Cuir ceiste na air agus brach síos a ragraí sna spás na cuí. Ask him questions and write down his answers in the appropriate spaces. And if you don't have a partner or a study buddy, you can just make up the answers for the activity. Mar shampla, for example, an itheann tú feol, ní itheann. Chur feol sa bhosca. The X, put feol in the box with an X. An itheann tú iasc, itheann. Chur iasc sa bhosca le check. Put iasc in the box with a check mark. And sin lón blasta a tasty lunch arán dom agus iasc le féin. So you're going to make brown bread and fish with wine. Itheann tú bradán. Do you eat salmon? Tá bradán deataithe ar a rándáin anchaitianta in Éireann, agus tá tionscail an bhradáin deataithe ina thionscail tábhachtach. Smoked salmon on brown bread is very common in Ireland, and the smoked salmon industry is an important industry. So bradán deataithe, smoked salmon, anchaitianta, very common. Tionscail, industry, tábhachtach, important. Is iascar le é an bradán I scéalaíocht na hÉireann. The salmon is a very special fish in Irish storytelling. Iasc dríochta, mitasolaíochta atá ann a bhfuil gaois ag buint leis sna sean scéalta. So it's a magical, mythological fish associated with wisdom in the old stories. Agus racham tríd an shlucht sin uair ella, and we'll go through that little piece one more time. Tá bradán deataithe ar a rándáin anchaitianta in Éireann, agus tá tionscail an bhradáin deataithe ina thionscail tábhachtach. Smoked salmon and brown bread is very common in Ireland, and the smoked salmon industry is an important industry. Is iascar le é an bradán I scéalaíocht na hÉireann. The salmon is a special fish in Irish storytelling. Iasc dríochta, mitasolaíochta atá ann a bhfuil gaois ag buint leis sna sean scéalta. It is a magical, mythological fish that is associated with wisdom in the old stories. Fionn Machuil agus an bradán feasa. Fionn Machuil and the salmon of knowledge. An bradán feasa, the salmon of knowledge. Ar chúla tú an scéal sin riamh. Have you ever heard this story? Seo leagan amháin den scéal. This is one version of the story. An bradán feasa, the salmon of knowledge. De réir na scéalta, de bradán áirithe cuireadh a thitaisteach snan abhainn ó chrán cuireann dríochta, agus is ar an mealach sin a fuair an tiasc a ghaois. According to the stories, a certain salmon ate a berry that fell into the river from a magical rowan tree, and that's how the fish got its wisdom. Tugadh an tanam an bradán feasa mar gheall ar sin. That's how the salmon got its knowledge. This is knowledge an bradán feasa, the salmon of knowledge. It's the Tishel Ganadach. Nuair a bhí Fionn Machuil ina ógánach, rug sé ar an bradán feasa lá, agus thosaigh sé á chocharáil. When Fionn Machuil was a youth, he caught the salmon one day and began to cook it. Tháinig spuach ar chreachan an éasc, agus chur Fionn a ordóg ar chun é a phléasca. A blister appeared on the skin of the fish, and Fionn put his thumb on it to burst it. Bhí an tiasc an te ar nói, agus chur Fionn a ordóg róite in a bhéal. The fish was very hot, of course, and Fionn put his burnt thumb in his mouth. Sin an chuí a bhór Fionn Machuil bua na tairngreachta. That's how Fionn McCool got the gift of prophecy. Nuair a bhí eolas uí, ní rá ach ordóg a chur in a bhéal faoin na iascail feasa agus tháinig an tolas chuige. When he wanted information, he just had to put his thumb in his mouth under his wisdom tooth and the information came to him. Bhí Fionn ina híseach na fianna ina dhiaidh sin. So Fionn was later the Taoiseach of the Fianna, the Taoiseach, the leader. Agus inis leihimid é uair amháin eile, and now we'll read it one more time. An Bradán Feasa, and we'll go through it as we read it this time. De réir na scéalta, according to the stories, the Bradán Eorpach, a certain salmon, ate. Cuir a hit isteach san abhainn, a berry that fell into the river, abhainn a river, cuir a berry, ó chrán cuirthan dríochta, from a magical rowan tree. Dríochta, magical. Agus is a meallach sin a fuair an tiasc a ghis, and that's how the fish got its wisdom. Ghis, wisdom. Tugadh an tanam an Bradán Feasa mar gheall sin. He was called the salmon of knowledge because of that, an Bradán Feasa, the salmon of knowledge. Tugadh an tanam, he was called, it's the bríthir séir, the autonomous verb. Nuair a bhí Fionn McCool ina ógánach, when Fionn McCool was a youth, ógánach, a youth, rug sé ar an Bradán Feasa lá, agus thosaigh sé á chocharáil. He caught the salmon one day and began to cook it. Tháinig spúach ar chreacan an éasc agus chuir Fionn na ordóg chun é a phléasca. A blister appeared on the skin of the fish. Spúach, a blister. Chreacan, skin, chreacan an éasc, the skin of the fish. Agus chuir Fionn na ordóg chun é a phléasca, and Fionn put his thumb on it to burst it. Ordóg, thumb, a phléasca, to burst it. Bhí an tiasc ante nóí. The fish was very hot, of course, nóí, of course, ante, very hot. Agus chuir Fionn na ordóg róte in a bhéal, and Fionn put his burnt thumb in his mouth. Ordóg, thumb, róte, burnt. Sin an chuí a fuair Fionn McCool bua na teangrachta. That's how Fionn McCool got the gift of prophecy. Nuair a bhí eolas uí, when he wanted information, ní rá ach a ordóg a chur in a bhéal, faoin na íochail feasa agus tháinig an tolas chuige. Ní rá ach a ordóg a chur in a bhéal. He just had to put his thumb in his mouth, faoin na íochail feasa, under his wisdom tooth, agus tháinig an tolas chuige, and the information came to him. Bhí Fionn ina híseach na Fianna ina dhiaidh sin. Fionn was later the Taoiseach of the Fianna, or Fionn was the Taoiseach of the Fianna after that. Agus inis cúpla ceist, a couple of questions. An rá Bradán deatathe ar a rán don agat riamh. An rá Bradán deatathe ar a rán don agat riamh. Did you ever have smoked salmon on brown bread? Cad iad na chomhábhair atá i méalaí shimplí tradiisiúnta ó dthuthír féin. What are the ingredients in a simple traditional meal in your own country? Chomhábhair ingredients. Béile, a meal. I méalaí, meals. Shimplí, simple. Tradiisiúnta, traditional. An bhfuil le héad the scéal ó dthuthír féin. Are there any similar types of stories from your country? Agus sin deire le Rannóg a cethair, a gcithe agus a ggóil, And that's the end of section 4, eating and drinking. A rá cad iad na cineálacha bia agus dí a itheann agus a ólann tú, agus ceist de chur ar dhuine cad iad na cineálacha bia agus dí a itheann agus a ólann sé. So saying what types of food and drink you eat and drink, and asking somebody what kind of food and drink they eat and drink. Tá na nótaí agus bilóga oibre le fáil in éineacht le cóid fuaimne agus nasca na cuisle, suíomh lúscartaí. The lecture notes and worksheets to accompany the course, along with the MP3 files and Quizlet links, this is a flashcard website, are available. The original files are available to download at Theastas Eorpach na Gaeilge, teg.ie, or edited versions can be found at my website, simplyjacintha.com. Direct link is in the description box below. Míle buíochas the Theastas Eorpach na Gaeilge as cead a thabhairt dom úsáid a bhaint as na háiseanna closamhairc atá le fáil ar a suíomh. Many thanks to Theastas Eorpach na Gaeilge for their information to use, the learning materials and resources that are available on their website. Tásúlgam gur bhain sibh tanna bhas. I hope you enjoyed it and got some use out of it. If you did, like and subscribe and share with your friends who may be interested in learning Irish.